Iron Man. Should you use your great keys to pull for Iron Man? Thing is, right? After 8 days, they are most likely going to switch over to a new banner, which could potentially be Captain America. We've seen that Captain America is coming to the game. Don't quite yet know how they're gonna go about adding Captain America to the game. We also seen that Fantastic Four is also coming to the game. All of the characters there, so that's something to worth note. For this banner here, right? So say for instance, you're pulling, right? And you are close to getting him. If you don't get him when you get to the 80 mark, there's no guarantee that you're gonna pull him, right? It's a chance that you'll pull him because that's what happened to me, and this is why I had to pick up his copy. So don't think that once you get to 80, you're just gonna get his copy there. No, it's you get to 80. If you pull him, you do. If you don't, then you have to pick between his copy or his highlight here, which this would be great for him because again, it is created for him, which is awesome. I wish I could have gotten a copy of him and then I would have been able to get this highlight, which would have been amazing. It would have been perfect for this video. But again, with this account, my luck's been good and weird at the same time, right? So again, before we hop into all of that and talking about Iron Man and taking a look at him in combat, what's up, guys? Master Styles here. Welcome you back to Inside Gaming. And today we're going to take a look at Iron Man. He is the first banner that was added to the game. Eventually, after 8 days, his banner is going to go away. Depending on when you're watching this video, just know that you have a limited amount of time to pick up Iron Man. I don't know if they're going to put him in the pool down here, right? I still don't have Thor, and I still don't have Scarlet Witch, and I missed out on making that purchase. So I have to keep pulling to try to get a copy of Scarlet Witch. Unfortunately, what's this converter here? What is this? What is this? Another way. Oh, okay. This one is connected to, no, not Alliance, but it's inside of there. Oh, I didn't even realize you can go to here to pick up the things from the Alliance shop. Okay. But like I said, still need Thor and I still need Wanda. Those are the two that I'm missing. Once I get a copy of them, I'll take them into combat, see what they can do, right? So again, let's actually hop over to Iron Man here and see what he got going on. So again, Iron Man, he is a physical damage dealer, which is weird because he is doing range attacks. You would think it would be, well, I guess, yeah, I guess, right? Yeah, sure, right? He has some interesting AoE moves that could do some serious damage. So again, what I'm running on him, let's go over to his details here. I did get all of his, well, not all of his talent, the talents that I have available, and everything else is max, right? So again, I got to get him to level 41 to unlock certain things, and of course I do need to get my account up to high levels to unlock some of these other talents here. So again, this is all I have. I didn't get any other extra copies of him, so when it comes to the Soul Saga, I can't really do much with him. But the cool thing about 3 stars is that you only need 1, so it's still 1. So chances are this might be 1 too. Don't quote me on that. If I'm wrong, let me know down in the comments. If you have a 3-star hero that is already up here, and let us know the costs. It's going to help out the community as a whole. Anyways, so go back to Iron Man here. Who I want to put him up against, because again, I don't have the Thor and I don't have, which we'll come back and do that comparison once I get Thor, and I don't even have Storm. I'm very close. I'm like 5 tasks away from getting my copy of Storm. So again, I got to use what I have, right? So if you watch my video about the Summoner team, I am going to bring someone from the Summoner team, and I'm also going to bring someone from my other video, which is Misty Knight. So again, we're going to go in here. So I've challenged this one before, but it was with the Summoner team, and of course, if you've seen my Misty Knight video, you know I used her here too. So this time we're going to put Iron Man with the Dino chick, of course, aka Moon Girl. She'll be in there with Iron Man and Misty Knight, right? So with this one, you don't have to worry about dying so much because they're just running around. and we're just gonna try to mow them down, right? We're at the same level as they are. Of course, in this situation, I was running the highlight card from Misty on him because again, the Moon Girl here can put up debuffs at the very beginning. Like you're gonna see, she's gonna put the debuffs on right here, which is huge. It's pretty much everyone. She's going to do some amazing damage there. We gotta wait for 4, which is unfortunate, right? Like we gotta wait for 4 for him. That takes so long, right? And it doesn't even drop. Debuffs at single target. I'm trying to do AoE here, right? That's the downside there. Like 4 is a lot. But his ultimate, and then this is gonna do a lot of damage for her. But his ultimate is good. The only side about this is that you gotta wait for them to spawn. I wish they would spawn even if the other ones didn't die, right? That would have been nice. So here, at least this thing too, the cool thing about this move here is you can reposition him. So when he shoots, he repositions himself. So let's wait here, and we're gonna use the bigger one to take out a couple of these. And again, I'm trying to 3-star this so I don't have to do this again. And he did an immense amount of damage. Watch this. So now he can place himself here. He wipes out all of that, which is amazing. We'll wait for that there. And then that's a little short. We'll do the debuff one here. But again, I think the only downside with him is just how long it takes for you to do stuff. Like this here, that's 4. I could just do 1 here, take out that, get an extra 1. And this is multiple, but I still think he's still going to end up doing more damage. This one is also a repositioner, which if you can line it up perfectly, you could get, no, it's a straight line. It's unfortunate. But that's also the downside. Like we can use a 4, but it takes so long to get anything going. So then you have to choose between which one you want to use. So that's also the other downside of this. So here we go. We get a big hit there. But I think if I was, prioritizing certain things, we could probably do a little bit better here. And I still didn't get did I get his ultimate off? No, I don't remember doing that. No, unless I must have missed. Yeah, it took him that long. Let's just see his numbers here. And he still did more damage than them, even though his skill usage for him was very limited. So again, he is high on mana, which again, as you can see, we were waiting a long time to get even the skill that have 4 mana. If there was a way to reduce that would be awesome. Obviously, there are a couple of heroes that can either give you an increase to mana or reduce the cost of mana. I think that's what's going to be big down the road. Having heroes that can increase mana faster. Like once we get into that, I'm thinking down the road here, those heroes are going to have a lot of value, especially for somebody like Iron Man, because again, as you can see, one of his abilities takes up 4 mana, and you have to sit there and wait, where you could have just easily used a Misty move or Moon Girl's move instead of sitting there waiting. But still, he did a lot of damage. I still think that if they were popping up a lot more faster or frequent, then he would be able to do a lot more. So in that situation, we ended up getting 2 stars. Great. We needed to do 50. If his moves could have popped up a little bit faster, yes. Maybe if we use somebody else, I wish it was special damage because it would work perfectly with Emma. But again, he does do an immense amount of damage. Just too slow on the move selection. That's just my complaint there. But again, we got that one done. How is he in boss battles, right? We can run the same team and see. This one is 4. This one's probably gonna take a long. I really don't want to use Misty here. I don't want to use Misty, and I don't want to use Moon Girl. I'm gonna go with, I would have to make a change here. So what I'm gonna do is I want to switch his highlight, because again, I'm not feeling this one, even though it worked well. I want to switch over to this one, right? So it's not enhance, switch. Thank you. So we'll switch over to that one. One other thing I want to change is this artifact. This is great, but I feel like he needs that energy regen, that 20%. That actually it's like 31%. energy regen, because I don't remember if I used his ultimate. Pretty sure I didn't see that there. So in this one, we'll do that, and then we'll include the allies. Just doing some changes here. I love that you can adjust in here. You don't have to back all the way out. If you know what I'm talking about. You can do it all right here, right? And I think I want to run Sentry. I want to try Sentry because I hear so much about this guy. So we'll try Sentry, or should we do Juggernaut? Let's do Juggernaut and Emma, the typical. So give me a second here. Let me set them up. All right. So again, this is more so seeing what Iron Man can do. Mind you, this is not AoE. So we start out with that. Of course, positioning is interesting because we could just come in closer. I like that he can reposition himself, right? Like I said, unfortunately, he doesn't do special damage, but he will do some additional damage to targets because I took the one off of Misty and placed it on him. So now there's nothing for him. Let's put the shield on Juggernaut here and see his ultimate's about to come up. Do we want to heal? No, we don't want to heal yet. We'll take this here and see. Doesn't really do a lot of damage. Do I want to hold off on this? Yes, I kind of want to hold off of it because again, I want to use it in the next one. Can we just take this guy out? Yeah, let's just kill him with the heal there, right? Okay. I'm not gonna get the 3-star because of time, but let's just see the ultimate here. Of course, he's better fit for multiple units. Of course, this is the ultimate. Did an immense amount of damage there, of course, and we still gotta wait. Like the wait is just the problem for me. Like 3 and 4. He should have at least have a 2. We might as well just wait for the 4 here and see. Now he should be dead. He does some good damage though, and for that 4, I know it's a long wait, but still. Now we'll wait for the 3 here so we can reposition him. Look at that. We can use spacing to move back if he's too close into the action. I think this guy can pull us in anyways. Short of mana, I don't see anything for him. And the ultimate's about to come back online. But the thing is, can we beat it? The dash by, I missed. I literally missed. I literally missed that. So we'll drop Emma's thing here. And I think Iron Man can finish it off, right? From here. Yeah, he should come in and finish it. That should be the end of that. I think he does enough damage to finish this off. No, we're short. Unfortunate. Oh, it was him. Cool. Awesome. It was him. He got it done. And of course, chances are he's going to do the most damage, right? Makes sense. Emma's not far behind him. But even in single target situation, still the same problem that I'm having is that he needs, well, you need to wait for him to activate his skills, right? Yeah, 4-1 there. The 4 mana does take up some time and you're just waiting for that to go live, but at least we got the 1-star, right? But again, as you can see there, Iron Man, even though it's single target, he ends up doing a good amount of damage there. And of course, out of here, one thing I wish this game had was the like bonuses. Like if you're running Avengers or you're running Mutants, like they don't have that bonus in this game, which I find very interesting that they don't. Because running Iron Man, Thor, or other Avengers, you should get increase to your attack or increase to your stats some way, shape, or form, right? But again, Iron Man here, again, he does do an immense amount of damage. Let's just hop into story, right? I gotta do it anyway, so let's just do this fight here. We're gonna run Iron Man, and we're gonna check out, putting Sentry in there. Let's just see how they do here. Of course, we have to control everything. We can start out with that by repositioning, right? Get those 2 up front. See, when there's a lot of units, he definitely help out. So he's great in AoE situations, right? And he can reposition himself too. So it seems like if he's ever in danger, he can just move himself out the way. What was that? What was that? So when it dies, it just runs away. Okay, that's interesting. So let's actually see. I'm gonna have to wait here for the 4. What is going on here? Where is he coming from? Where did he just come from? All right, let's just use the ultimate here. Should do a big amount of damage. I think that's Black Knight there. And he's doing what now? What is he doing? Not sure what he's doing. Why is he out here? And he's just hold. He's holding. Did he just kill Iron Man? I can't tell. I don't know if he just killed Iron Man because he looks grayed out. He probably did. He lost. Whoa, what was that? That was. Ooh. I'm afraid of Iron Man being over here. Oh, he's good. His health is okay. So then we'll just wait for the 4 again. Right? No, I'm going to go for the boss, of course. And we missed. And we can reposition ourselves because he's targeting Iron Man. Go behind him. Nice. What a dodge. You like that dodge, huh? I know you like that dodge. What? Let's go. I don't know what's about to happen, and I don't want to find out. I really don't know what's about to happen, and I don't want to find out. And we won? What was that? I don't know. That was weird. But Emma did more damage than him. And, of course, Iron Man was right there. Sentry? I'd have to use him a little bit more to get a better understanding. But, again, Iron Man's going to do big damage. So now to go back, should you pull for him? If you know, the same thing goes. If you know that in the next 8 days, you're going to be able to accumulate the 80 tickets, go for it, right? Because he does do a good amount of damage at the one copy that he's at. And obviously you got to level him and all of that fun stuff. And you can get some sentries along the way. Thing is, if you already got to 80, that's the other question. If I got to 80, should I continue to pull? For me, I'm going to say no. Because again, there's no guarantee that you're even going to get them. And we don't quite yet know if this is going to roll over. And chances are it probably won't. They'll start afresh. I wish it was like 60, if you know, you know, right? 80's steep. And you don't get these great keys very often, right? I'm sitting on 10 there, but again, that ally shop did reset, so I grabbed 5 there, and I've been doing the additional challenges. So again, I'm about to move on to 39 here, but if you don't have him and you have the resources to do it, try to pull for him. But is he necessary? Not really. If you can get Scarlet Witch, then you most likely won't need Iron Man, right? You can get Thor, probably the same situation. But again, we don't know if he's going to go back to this pool yet. Chances are he probably won't. But then again, it's like, how do you get him outside of if you didn't get him at that point? But again, so far, he looks good if you have him. If you don't, I don't think it's somebody you're like, oh, you have to run to go get, right? I don't really think that. But if you made it this far in the video, the word of the day is Iron Man, right? For those that are new around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button for updates, guides, walkthroughs, and of course, spotlight videos for specific heroes, the ones that you have questions about. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For those that are rocking me, let me know how you feel about the video. And of course, did you pick up a copy of Iron Man? And go check out the Marvel Mystic Mayhem playlist. Without further ado, I want to thank you for watching. Till the next video, peace.